Change is often hard. Better the devil you know, as the saying goes. For most of my life, I wasn't attached to a set name online. The Cavalry, Netwire, Catman X, Striker, Corsair, and I'm sure numerous other names that have been forgotten to time, have been used as my aliases over the years. It was only in 2010 when, as part of a guild, the suggestion for one unified name across multiple sites was recommended, over a new name for each game. However, it's been 14 years. I've changed drastically from the child that first conceptualized Surge Aquos as a name, and like many other names I've used, it was never intended as a direct persona. For the most part, it's been a non-issue, but as time has moved on and it's become increasingly uncomfortable to use as an alias. The further time has moved on, Surge Aquos has become increasingly less of a representation of myself, and more a character to write about. My own identity as an individual has also shifted, making them less directly relatable as a name that I want to use to represent myself online. This isn't the first time I've considered changing my online persona. As present in some older videos of mine, I was seriously considering rebranding to Leica Games, as Like Isaiah was more directly intended as a reflection of myself from the fictional character of Surge. I was convinced by advice at the time of maintaining a legacy of my name across games from the guild I was in, a principle that was maintained by the growth of my channel in the years that followed. However, my inconsistency and inactivity in recent years have stagnated my channel's growth, both on Twitch and YouTube. As such, the extended use of a name I no longer feel a direct connection to for the chance of growth feels a bit unnecessary. I don't intend to stop making content, nor drastically altering the style, what little there is of it, for my content, but feel that now is the best time to make a change that's been a long time coming. The past year I've been working on developing Surge Aquos as a character, and the narratives associated with them, which has made people referring to me by that name stranger and stranger, especially following my own internal introspection on my personal identity during the COVID lockdowns. I don't begrudge Surge as a name, but in practical terms, Surge is not me, nor am I Surge, and the more time progresses without me making that separation clear, the harder it becomes for me to change it. As such, I'm updating both my Twitch and YouTube names to Like a Game. Like Isaiah has been an alias for me over many years, and Leica the short form of that. It's a name I'm comfortable with and I'm happy to use, and was initially designed back in 2011 as an alias to be used online, only to not be fully committed to it thanks to both the already existing Surge Aquos handle and the effort required to adjust it. I've also decided to make another channel as a means for better archival. More edited content for this channel, whilst playthroughs and streams will be on there for those interested, rather than having the occasional fluctuation of content intended to be viewed in a chronological order. I'm undecided on whether I'll move older series across or only do it with newer projects, but there's no rush on that front. To those who are watching, especially those who've stuck with me over the past decade, I want to thank you for staying with me over the years, seeing me grow as an individual, and enjoying my content. Ultimately, I make videos for fun more than anything else, and so seldom cared for views, likes or subs, but the enjoyment of others has always been a motivating factor to keep doing it, and so I hope that I can continue to do so after all these years, regardless of the changes in my life or frequency of output. Thanks for being there for me, and in turn, I hope I've provided content to entertain you. With all that said, take care, and I'll see you all next time.